Hi, this is Jeannie. Welcome to Mimi Craft, your home for all things creative and DIY on a budget. I make all the mistakes so you don't have to. And believe me, today's mistake was a doozy. Now, on with the video. If you enjoy my content, please do the stuff, especially the notification bell, as my uploading is sometimes a little erratic. Today we'll be making a knife block using Dollar Tree's tumbling tower blocks. You'll need a minimum of 3 boxes, but I recommend 5 to 6 so that you can select blocks that are the same size. This is my inspo picture from Pinterest. With wood glue, glue 32 blocks together, as seen on screen, to form a rectangle. You'll need 4 of these. Be careful to select blocks that are the same length, width, and thickness. Each rectangle should look like this. Use wood filler to fill in all of the spaces on all sides. I chose a water-based stain to stain these rectangles with. It's an Americana gel stain in the color maple. Now you could also use the dreaded brown blocks for these rectangles, but then you wouldn't be able to use any wood filler, and that would make me sad. Now, according to the interwebs, polyacrylic is food safe, so because we use stain, we're going to cover these rectangles with polyacrylic, or poly for short.
Polly Wolly Doodle all the day.
I encourage you to watch this whole tutorial before you try making this, because I'm going to show you how to make this too tall, and then I'll show you how to make it just right. Glue 44 blocks together as seen on screen. The short and correct version will be 33. You'll need 2 sets of these, one for each side. Glue 4 sets of 6 blocks end to end. Moving forward, I'm going to give directions for the taller version. Glue 1 block set to each side of each side. I'll be putting this together upside down. It's best to watch this next section instead of me narrating, so enjoy! Now, to attach the other side. Place glue on top of the stained block sets first. Then place glue on the inside of those hanging off parts on your side piece. Place that part as you see on screen and begin praying that it fits. Be sure to clean off any excess glue. I used both tape and some spare blocks to hold things in place until I could clamp the whole thing. If you don't have a clamp, I think a large rubber band would work very well. When it's all dry, select 3 blocks that are the same length to put in as spacers. Just watch the video, it'll make sense in a second. I made a real mess gluing these on. I finally figured out on the third one that you should smear all the glue on the block with a finger before you put it on. Now, wood filler. Everywhere. Now you can see why we used the polyacrylic when we did. We're going to use wood filler on the spaces between the stained blocks and the natural blocks, and then we'll be able to wipe it off the stained blocks without damaging them. Just a gentle reminder. I decided to seal the inside of the project while I still had decent access to it.
Walla doodle all day.
Select 12 blocks the same size and glue together into a rectangle. This will be the bottom. Turn it to its right side and apply wood filler. You know what to do next. My bad, I didn't film gluing this into place. I used a toothpick to place the wood filler into this little crevice. I don't know why. I don't think it really helped. Oh well. This time I just removed the excess with a wet paper towel instead of sanding. This is how it turned out, but I didn't take into account how tall this would be when the knives were actually in it, and it didn't fit under my cabinet, so I started all over, making 2 sides of 33 blocks with 5 block extensions on the sides. This is the 4th time I made this project. And this is the final result. Not gonna lie, I love how it looks, but the knives are just a little bit floppy in here. But overall, I'm pretty happy. next project is a cross wall decor. You'll need 57 blocks, which translates to 1 to 2 boxes because the blocks need to be all the same. Use one block as a template, marking it into thirds. The width of one block is typically 1/3 of its length, but I promise you nothing. Using your template, glue one block to another 1/3 of the way down as seen on screen. Glue a second block to the other side. Continue gluing in the pattern seen on the video. It's finished after the 4th row. Repeat 3 more times. Make sure all these pieces are the same size. Glue an additional 17 blocks to one of these patterns as seen on screen. You'll be alternating 3 block and 4 block sets. Glue another set to the bottom. Feel free to use your template. At this point, I was just eyeballing it. This is where I attach my last 2 pieces. You put yours wherever you'd like to complete your cross.
Whatever you want.
This cross is very light, so I decided just to place a twine hanger on the back of it. Cut off a small piece of twine. What you do is glue it on exactly where you want it to be. And then after you've done that, flood it with hot glue over the top, and that'll give you a secure hold. And this is how mine turned out. And this is how I used up some of my brown blocks. This is how this one turned out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and give me a comment. Even one word, anything will help with the algorithm. Until next time, bye!